Hey everybody, this is Texas Tiger Diggs, and I'm about to do a preferred target test. I do this with all of my machines at one time or another, so I thought I would do it with the F22. I did take it out earlier today, but I didn't really treat it fairly. I carried it in an area I'd beaten up pretty good, and I found nothing. I did find out that the nickel signal also hides a host of crushed and folded ring pulls, which was no surprise to anybody. So I'm going to run this again, and we're going to see this time if we can get some results here from just sort of a countertop test here, and we will see if we can see what some common targets are. See, I'll put each one of the targets that I'm going to show in front of the screen of the detector first. Okay, this is a pretty chunky silver. I'm going to do it two ways. I'm going to swing it in front. Let's just see what it reads here. So I'm getting a 42, 44 with that. And that's silver, so that's not a very high reading for silver, but it is a change, so there's an explanation there. Now another thing about, I'm looking at this coil, it's not a double D coil, so it doesn't really show the same all the way across the coil. You know, maybe I'm missing something here, but that does seem to be a little bit annoying. But you know, I'll just have to allow for that when I'm using this this detector. All right, this is a relatively chunky silver ring, and let's run this past here. So I'm in the high 80s and getting into the 90s on occasion with a chunky silver ring, so that's not unusual. Here's another ring. It's different, believe it or not, but it's still a chunky silver ring. So I expect the same result, and I do high 80s, low 90s. I did expect that. Here is a very, well, not a very, but a relatively tiny James Avery Hart silver ring, sterling silver ring. So let me run this in front. So now we're in high to mid 70s. Okay, let's go even smaller. This is a very tiny silver baby ring, and we're going to try it. Now it's all the way down into the 40s with the very tiny silver ring. I don't know if I see that much variation in some other detectors between silver, even in size difference. Oh, there is a lot of difference, but I'm not sure if it's always that much. But, you know, at least that's something I know. Here is a turquoise and silver earring. Here we go. It's about the same as that baby ring in the 40s, the high 40s. Here is a more solid flower type arrangements, sterling silver earring, and let's give that a shot. It's also in those 40s, so you can't let a drop into the 40s stop you from digging, it doesn't look like. And here we go, the big boy, my gold class ring, who I'm still in search of the owner, and we're going to give this one a shot. This is always the most interesting to me, since gold is the most difficult thing to find, especially for me this year. So here we go. See, 42. So this big ring gives you about the same reading as the small silver pieces. And I'm thinking that 4 would also be about the same rate as zinc. So let me take a zinc penny here. You know my theory about gold and zinc. You always dig the zinc because it could be chunky gold. So 51. So the zinc is slightly higher, but not much higher. So we'll see. At least we've given it a good run, and I will take this out with this in mind, and we'll see how it works out in the future.